Welcome back, noble heroes. We return to our questers in the Doom Ridge after their crackling fire has died in the morning near the piled corpses of gigantic spiders that they have killed the previous night. Many conversations have occurred, and did the party take a long rest?
Roll for chaos. Right?
Yep. All right. Yeah. Rolling. Boom. You do gain a chaos. So you are up to 5 chaos at this moment. And I'm going to roll that chaos right now.
I don't like it. I don't like it either.
Boom.
Stop it.
Oh no, I rolled a 5, which means that the chaos happens.
Oh dear.
Oh,
We just have chaos last session.
we always have chaos.
All right.
Wait.
Roland, Isaac, June, and Euphemia. Each roll a d20. Whoever gets the lowest, tell me.
Hell yeah. Probably.
Did you just roll a 1?
No, I haven't rolled yet.
I got 2. It's probably me.
We
Still
must
got
20,
hope.
20.
Not you.
7, not a 1.
Oh, I thought that was a 1 from here.
I know. For a minute I was like,
5.
oh.
5?
It's you.
It's you? Okay. All right.
And I rolled
Spirit
for
of
the
Ventnorth
dagger. I got a
possesses
6.
me, and I kill you all.
No!
Then you gain 6
All of them.
fate points back.
That's horrible. Please don't.
Oh no.
Don't prove Wraith.
I trust you, Isaac.
Oh no!
What are you going to do? Something evil now?
Beneath a pile of blankets. As you wake up, the usually prompt Prongor, you are going to see a almost decrepit old man beneath the blanket. He's going to have like white hairs that stick out from the side of his head.
Wait, him?
No.
Prongor.
Oh, gotcha.
He goes, "Oh dear, master."
I was looking out for those all night. How did this happen?
You slept?
Could have come through the ground.
It's like straight up beneath him. Isaac will kind of like look at him and be like, "Damn it! How did I miss this?" Prongor, how are you feeling? Can you stand?
Oh. He kind of holds onto his back as he straightens up. He gets about a quarter way there. So he's still like hunched over. His hunch is clearly worn on him in his old age, and he's like bent, stooped down at his maximum upright. He goes, "Oh, not good, Master Isaac."
Okay. Thayor is gonna like walk over and like support him to help him stay standing.
He's actually like, his arm is like gonna overweight him on the right side, and he begins to like topple over. Who you said supports him?
Thayor.
Okay. So he like leans up and then like, he kind of supports himself on the skeleton.
Are any of us seeing this happen?
Yes, you are.
Isaac's not gonna
Roland's
take
going
his-
to come over and help.
Isaac's not going to take his eyes off Prongor, but he is going to shout out for everyone to like check each other and make sure no one else got hit.
Okay.
Without us noticing.
I see that face as you roll. I don't like that face.
Okay. As you go over and notice that Hero has not yet gotten up. As you pull the blankets off, you hear, and you find a baby.
Oh my god, I thought that was
How cute is Baby Hero?
It's disgustingly adorable. He is more round than any baby should ever be. As you pick him up, he is the size of a halfling baby.
If you would like to cradle him.
Is he like swimming in like adult sized?
Yes, his garments. Yeah, he had his fingers hold onto his staff for maybe like 2 seconds after you pick him up, and then he drops it on the ground.
Can Euphemia use See the Heart to check out what's going on there?
Yes, please roll. Perception. DC 15.
Please be good. Please be good. Please don't be bad. I can re-roll it. It's a 1.
Yep, you can indeed.
I see that a lot. 15.
All right. Hero is going to be a baby for 11 hours. And Prongor is going to be a decrepit old man for 3.
She conveys that information to the group.
Alright, that's not so bad.
Yo, he can ride on Shadow.
This will be over before you know it, Prongor, and I guess we can take care of the baby for half a day.
Prongor nods towards you. It is very reassuring to know that it's not permanent. He says as he's like, you hear this.
Let's just hope we don't have to spend another night here.
Do we have any milk?
Actually, we do. But I don't say it like that. I'm sorry. She always has cream and milk with her because...
Thank goodness you bring dairy everywhere you go.
This may be the smallest creature to ever be born, Orega says, looking at a baby meek.
And
No,
one of the
seems
cutest.
smaller. Jin says as she walks up and reaches into the beetle box that has landed next to her and pulls out a small pitcher of cream and milk, well, half and half basically.
Okay.
Half and half, that's gonna be a happy baby.
Oh, diapers.
Well, I mean,
We have stuff we can make cloth diapers out of. I think.
How do you all feel right now?
relieved it's not worse. Nothing's permanent, at least.
Give me just one word emotion that most describes you at the moment.
Stress the hell out.
All right, you're going to see Baby Hero's giant eyes lock onto Isaac.
Oh,
June's gonna pick him up.
Gotta
Considering
take it from me, then.
Oh yeah, she's going to take him from you and says, "I'm the only one he can't read."
He didn't seem upset with me.
Yes, and she walks away from him.
Can baby Meeks read?
Yes, I stole the baby from you. He's
They
very
are
cute.
more powerful
I know.
empaths than their parents
Fair, I'm
are.
happy with you on this.
I have the
So
milk.
Wayne's off as they get older.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll steal it from you.
You
I
can't
was gonna
reach
find-
me.
Okay.
You're short.
You're sure? Oh my god!
So mean.
You can't say that to a
So
half.
mean.
She didn't say it. I said it. It's very
You can't say
different.
that to a halfling player.
Can too.
Zarafen is suddenly going to take Baby Hero. None of you have actually raised a baby before, he says.
She actually looks at him and raises an eyebrow at him.
From actual babydom.
Yes, thank you very much.
I don't remember this.
She actually will then list off the date of when it happened. And that was when he was up doing things for a while.
Well, that wasn't a meek, he says.
Doing things for a while.
She
You-
goes,
You have children.
well, it's not mine, but I raised one. A few, actually.
He's going to begin to coo lightly towards the baby. And then you're going to see Hero suddenly sort of breaks out into this gummy smile. Holds out his little pudgy hands.
June would have said, I'm a godmother of one. Of several, actually, what she would say. And then
Well,
she pauses and goes, I mean, actual godmother, not...
I get what you mean.
Euphemia, with your perception, you are also going to see that the shards, the cluster of inescapable shards, seem significantly closer this morning than previous.
She'll say, I think we should make haste. Those shards are clearly back, and they're closer.
Do we know which way we're going?
You do. Little Walks is going to step out this way, he says.
Which, I look in the direction he's pointing. What is he indicating at?
Basically the same direction you were traveling yesterday.
Is it taking us away from the shards?
Yes.
The time shards?
Yeah. It is southwest.
Alright, pack up camp. We're going.
Right.
Eat on the road.
As you touch each of them, the tents collapse themselves and roll up.
June is going to fall back and talk to Zareth and well, I guess he's still holding the baby hero. But she goes, I wonder if it'd be possible to catch one.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not sure it would work that way.
Be interesting to find out.
He is going to... I'm a little worried about our friend here. Do you think I could borrow tribute? I need an armored swaddle.
An armored swaddle? I think it's a little
He wants to give the baby AC 15.
Gotcha. She goes,
The only thing soft enough to do that with is tribute.
suppose that's fair. She pauses for a moment, thinks about what she has on under tribute, because she usually uses it as a part of her gear, and she goes, yes. She takes it off, and she is suddenly wearing full godmother regalia.
So now there's a little ball of sky with a tiny meek head.
She kind of goes,
I guess if we wanted to go to bed, we could just turn it to the dark side. The night sky. So, cradling little hero, and Prongor is going to sit upon the stoop of the wagon drawn by the undead boar beetles, animated by Isaac's power, and mutter to himself about aches and pains as you begin to move. I had heard of the paladins of Gera before. I did not know that they were so fierce. Aurega says towards Roland.
It's got something to do with my fate. I'm still really sorry about that.
I've never seen anyone with such a powerful fate. The word in giant for fate means burden.
He kind of like rolls his eyes in a boy, do I know it way.
Seems as though you have more than one mind. The man that stands before me seems unlikely to have the cruelty as the one I met yesterday.
You'd be right.
Have you parlayed with this other mind?
We had an understanding for a really long time.
Having a falling out with oneself. Sounds about how I get when I'm drunk.
I'm sorry about what happened to you in your home.
I am sorry as well. I think that I must not have been the best king if the will of my people was not able to withstand such a simple ruse. I do not think the people of Garen, who I've heard much of from the halfling that I met, would fall so easily for tricks.
You'd be surprised.
What manner of paladin? What oath have you taken?
I'm trying to think of what was my oath.
vengeance?
No, he's not vengeance.
Oh, it was last game. Sorry.
Um,
I don't think it's
I believe it's devotion.
I think you're right.
Yeah, paladin of devotion.
Yeah. Because it's essentially like 2 Garen, right? And the
No, that's of the crown.
Okay.
You're not to the crown.
Gotcha. Is it
Otherwise,
just-
you would have served the crown demanded it of you.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Paladin of Devotion.
Is
You
it for-
take a very specific. I will not lie or cheat. I will let my words be my promise. I will never fear to act, though caution is wisdom. I will aid others, protect the weak, and punish those who threaten them. I will show mercy to foes, but temper it with wisdom. I will treat others in fairness, and let my honorable deeds be an example to them, to do as much good as possible while causing the least amount of harm. I will be responsible for my actions and their consequences, protect those who are entrusted in my care, and obey those who have just authority over me.
It's a long oath.
Long enough.
It's really long.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's. I shall not kill those who have not committed crime.
Technically. Robbed some people before us.
You know that there is a bit more than just the oath involved. But effectively, like, you're not supposed to kill anybody who is not, by law, put to death.
Not supposed to.
But technically, if you killed somebody, like, in Bridgewalk, they were attacking us. I mean, they would have been put to death, right?
Yeah, I mean, I killed that dragon. That was definitely done a lot of heinous shit.
Yeah. Does the dragon count as a person?
I don't know.
Not other applies to creatures.
Well, anyways, Paladin of Devotion.
He nods. You're not sure how much understanding he has of that, but he seems to know what it's not, at least. He goes, "It's a difficult road to walk. You have my respect, Roland of Garen."
I respect you too.
I'm not sure I've earned it yet.
You're just trying to do your best.
We all try. It is those who are able to accomplish it that deserve respect. Dada. Dada, you feel that?
Feel what?
Then you don't feel it.
As he's saying this, like, Isaac's looking at him, but with his other hand, he's animating the bronze scout to, like, jump into the earth in tremor sense.
He's going to watch it. He's going to, like, turn away from you pretty much nonchalantly and, like, start walking away in the same direction.
Do I feel anything?
As you step lightly, you suddenly do feel something strange. A tightness in your chest. Seemingly nothing to do with anything in your surroundings, but rather something to do with what's in your chest. A reaction from the gem, the engine.
Isaac's going to scan the horizon, see if he sees anything. He's probably been a little bit zoned out from walking.
You don't see anything, but you do feel almost a migrational pool in a specific direction.
Oh, goodness. Is this happening to all of us now? He thinks.
That's
Does he see anything in that direction?
No.
He will slyly pull out the guardian eye and point it that way and see if he sees anything.
You do not.
Is it perpendicular to the way we need to go?
It is in the same direction,
Okay.
and it's in the direction that Walks is moving.
Before Walks gets too far away, he's going to say, Walks,
Yeah,
I do feel it.
I know.
What does it feel like to you?
Feel like tingle in the spine,
I see.
legs restless.
Why do you think we both feel it?
We both fake people.
Walks, why would you call yourself a fake person?
He gives you a big wink and then turns.
Okay, Isaac's gonna contemplate on this for a minute and see if the feeling changes as they keep walking. If it gets
All of a
tighter
sudden, he
or-
turns around. Did he really not know?
Maybe not the way you're phrasing it. Play the teacher for a bit. Educate me.
Pick me up.
Yeah, Isaac picks him up.
Keep walking that direction, okay?
Okay.
All right, you lead her now. He puts his toe to you.
He said you leader now?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, everybody follow leader. That Isaac. And then he looks up at you. Daddy, you have thing in your chest.
I do.
He says, you both dead and live, man.
I am, but you aren't.
No.
Okay.
Are you silly?
I'm just trying to follow where you're going, Wonks.
He says, we both have things in us.
And what's inside of you, Wonks?
Messenger things.
Okay, Isaac gets very quiet and he says, I understand what you're saying now.
Duh.
Wonks, that's not common knowledge to anybody. Of course I wouldn't know.
Everybody know that.
I know he's wrong, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's
Make sure
wrong,
this wasn't
right?
like a player issue going on. Okay.
He's wrong, right?
Isaac's gonna keep walking, and he's like, "Walk. Sometimes us adults can forget very. We can forget very common things. You just have to be patient with us."
Yeah, I know.
Okay. You've got a lot of attitude, mister.
He goes, I'm not Mr. Aikipa.
Okay, Keepa.
Daddy, what Kipa?
Have I heard him use that phrase before?
You've
No.
heard me use it.
In reference to him?
Mm-hmm. I said that's what his race was.
Yeah, okay. The phrase was ringing a bell. Walks, I think that's what you are. Just like I am a tiefling.
Yeah, but why I not tiefling?
Well, I mean, look at our group. Everybody's a little different. And that's okay. Everyone's different from each other.
Yeah, but why I not half juniper, half tiefling?
That may just be another mystery we need to figure out while we're on our journey.
Okay, I keep lookout.
Cop out.
Good.
Daddy, you stepping down?
Oh, Isaac's probably been like unconsciously like cradling him a little bit during this, and he puts him down on the ground.
Okay. I lead her again, he says.
Is Walks putting himself at like the front of the caravan?
Yes.
Okay. That's funny.
Red. Hey, he says. Everybody, pay attention to me.
Everybody
Jumps
starts.
slightly and then turns.
Zarafan, he says. Zarafan sort of looks up from baby hero. He's like, Gucci, Gucci. He goes, we're entering the Doom Wastes. You all saw this on the map. This part gets sucky, he says. So, watch your feet. Quicksand, antlions again, orc tribes, undead. It's a giant maze, but we should know the way through.
Yep, June is on top of Clover, who is hovering about an inch off the ground.
Hey, bird, stop, he says. Walks is going to like, huh? Oh, I ignore you, he says as he keeps going. He's walking towards like two grand like columns that make up like the beginning of a maze-like stone structure.
Oh, so it's literally a maze.
Yes.
Out of curiosity, is
a maze considered a path or a road?
Not by him.
Okay, just checking. I was just asking, I don't know. I just didn't want him to suddenly just fall over. I know, right?
Right. As he walks in, he immediately falls over.
God damn it. She will scoop him up.
Help, please, he says.
Are you alright?
Yes, I on road.
Yes, you are. I assume it's this way then?
Yeah. As you all begin to enter, you suddenly feel a sort of claustrophobia begin to fall on the group as the walls take away the horizons. And the sky is gray and full of burgeoning storm clouds. You don't know what kind of storms fall on the Doom Ridge, but you're pretty sure they're not rain. As you go to enter the Doom Wastes, nothing can grow here. Food tastes sour and smells foul. Quicksand made out of tiny glass shards is one of the most common obstacles that you find. Magical mines put in the earth by savages. Ancient magic runes that can blow a man apart. And earth and wind elementals also hide within the stones. Roving bands of orc cannibals haunt the wastes, looking for easily looted corpses and those they can separate from larger groups. So, here's what's going to happen. Each of you is going to roll a d6 3 times and record the numbers.
Pointing out again. I am hovering.
This is a great place to have a baby and an old person.
Who has... Is Zarfan going to have hero?
Yes, well, yeah, I guess.
Zarfan?
He is wearing my cloak. Oh, God. I'm gonna die. No. Like, that's just all there is to it. Like, I'm
What's
just
your
gonna
AC
die.
without the cloak? Do
Stupidly
you have
bad.
any?
Well, I don't know. Like, cause I
I guess
just...
whatever base AC would be.
What is base AC?
10.
Like, how do you just determine it?
I think it's 10. Right?
What is it based off of? Constitution?
It could be Dex.
Okay, well, it's not that bad. As long as it's not based off of strength, I'm okay. So I guess it's probably, what, 10?
Alright. So, 3d6. Or d6 3 times and write it down.
Oh, off to a great start.
The numbers don't really matter. If you roll the same number twice, re-roll.
Oh, so we can't do repeat numbers.
Actually, I lied. You can't.
Okay.
Never mind.
We can?
Yeah, I lied. I'm doing
3 times, right?
yeah, 3 times.
Honestly, we don't know what's oh dear and what's not oh dear.
You ready?
Yep.
I got 1, 1, 3.
Man, that's so bad for you.
Ah.
All right. So, is everybody done?
Mhm.
All right. Each one of these determines what sort of saving throws you must make to make it through the Doom Waste.
Okay.
Isaac, strength, con.
Are you Oh, I'm so
Oh, God.
Yo.
Oh, God. I got a 1 on one of these.
So, you may, with
I'm
one
screwed.
of your NPCs, Isaac, it's going to be Jania for you.
Okay.
Yours is red, Roland,
That's right.
Molly, and Walks,
Why isn't Clover mine?
Clover. Can give you advantage on one of these saving throws.
Thank God.
So, these are DC 10 saves. Isaac, give me 2 strength saves and a con save. You may have advantage on one of them thanks to...
I'm using my inspiration on the first one.
Okay.
I need to have my other d20.
So, as you all take your first, 3 steps into the area, all of a sudden a wall is literally going to, shift and rotate Isaac on the opposite side of the wall, where 2 stone slabs immediately like teeter and then topple directly on top of him.
Okay, so the first one I got a 17.
All right. Isaac, as the 2 stone slabs are going to fall upon you, tell me how you either escape or stop them.
So they start falling, and you see Isaac's face and doesn't panic even a little. And you see him like snap a spell with his fingers as he casts Meld into stone, and the stone wall just kind of falls through him. And then he's like standing on top of it after it topples down.
Well done, master! Ow, ow.
And after he's standing there, he's like, oh my god, I hate this place.
All right. As you go over, the giant's like going to grab and rotate the wall around so that it's like a path now, and you're able to walk back to be with the party.
Okay.
All right. And we're going to go around.
Okay, gotcha.
Roland, what was your first number?
1.
Strength check, DC, or strength save, DC 10.
Easy peasy.
Oh, no.
Did you fail it?
Oh dear.
All right.
It's alright.
That was the one I was like, oh, I at least had that one.
You had to just roll a 5 or better.
Yep.
Oh, that's bad. One.
All right. As Zarfen sort of like stops, why don't we all check our surroundings, he says. Clearly there's plenty of traps. Roland, you're going to like take like a ward step back and step in a slightly different place than you previously walked, tripping a little stone pressure plate, which is going to rotate the wall on you as well, the opposite direction. And a stone slab is going to fall on you. As it falls on you, you are going to... Jesus Christ, this sucks.
Resident cleric of the group, don't you have a spell that allows us to roll an additional dice for saving throws?
17 bludgeon damage.
Holy shit.
And the rock that is falling on you has been struck by some kind of creature to make a giant shard sticking out of it that is going to pierce into your upper shoulder, like stabbing you through the nervous system.
Ow.
And causing... You have disadvantage on strength checks and strength-based attack rolls for the next combat, unless a lesser restoration spell is used on you. And you gain a level of exhaustion.
Can I take an action before we keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Isaac
'cause
sees
June-
that happen to Roland. He's like,
June said that, by the way. She goes, Resident cleric!
Isaac will cast Bless on... Hold on. How many people is it? 3 creatures.
Rafe should do the same.
On...
Can bless is static.
Oh, well,
They're really short-lived, though.
How long is it?
It's like a minute, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Duration
you
up to
do
a
it
minute.
for like...
Oh,
Yeah, it won't last long enough to affect anything.
gotcha. Never mind then.
You think I should still do it?
Kind of, yeah.
I'm going to do it, and then Daniel can just tell us when it wears off. And I'm going to cast it on... Rafe can cast it on himself, so I'm not going to use it on him. You, and you.
Thank you.
All right, did you get all that?
What's up?
Exactly.
Did you get all the effects?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah. And you take disadvantage on strength checks, so like athletics and strength checks, and also on all your attack rolls for the next combat.
And then Isaac looks at the baby and says, Rafe, please, help yourself.
Disadvantage on strength.
Checks and attack rolls.
Just attack rolls, okay.
Orega is going to reach down, he says, by the pits, and he sort of lifts the giant wall off of Roland. And it's sort of going to like shatter and a couple pieces fall around you. Hey, are you alright? Red says.
Yeah.
He's going to like...
He gets up and like winces really hard. And then just rolls his eyes and takes a deep breath. And then actually gets up.
Hang on. We need to take a look at you.
I'm fine.
You've got something sticking in you. I don't think that's fine.
Fine. It's fine.
You're sure it's not poisoned?
Isaac.
I think so.
Zarafin's going to kind of nod towards Roland.
Isaac walks up and takes a look. Can I make a medicine check?
As you ask a couple of pertinent questions about his arm mobility, you realize that he literally can barely use his right arm.
I'll just.
Roland, are you right or left-handed? Please tell me you're ambidextrous.
I can use my shield on my right arm.
Very good.
Do you have lesser restoration prepared?
I did not prepare it.
June, do you say something about it?
I have it.
I do too. But you can do it yourself. Do it! I've never seen you actually.
Yeah, I guess can I do that right now?
Yes.
Or do we want to keep rolling?
It might be wise for you to do it.
Okay.
I imagine in his younger days, Roland found healing magic education like a boring part of his training.
Oh yeah.
Not
I
smashing
feel-
anything with that.
Yeah, he's gonna touch his shoulder and cast it on himself, and he looks embarrassed to have to do this.
It's probably a good spell for me to keep.
June actually muses, because she sometimes, she doesn't really forget, but she just doesn't think about the fact that you can heal yourself.
Okay. Don't forget, the level of exhaustion is going to give you disadvantage on ability checks, so skills, as long as you have it. The only way to get rid of it is to take a long rest, or to use a very
I thought
high
that
level
was.
spell.
Oh, I can't affect. Wait.
The lesser restoration will allow you to have no disadvantage in combat.
In combat. Okay.
Yeah, like with your attack rolls.
Attack rolls.
10 minutes.
All right. Obviously, realizing that this place is dangerous and full of traps, it is Yuffie's turn.
Oh, goody.
5. Wisdom.
Oh, great.
So, DC 10 Wisdom save.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, and 3 and 3 are going to be
Con.
Yes. But just the Wisdom for now.
Okay. Do I have to decide if Bali's going to give me advantage on this one
Yes.
right now before the roll?
Right.
Yeah, I think she probably should.
Okay.
As well that she did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
All right. As you walk, both of you, all of you, are going to pass into a lane of this maze. In this hallway is 30 brutalized halfling skeletons.
Sheesh.
You can tell that there have been bites taken out of them, their bones. And there is a number of them that still are fleshy.
What in the world could have done this?
Orcs, Brett says.
Guess we taste good. She's gonna grab Pearl and start to pull it out.
Bali's going to look over towards you, puts a reassuring hand on your shoulder. Maybe we take a different path?
Seems like that might be a good idea.
Okay, then go this way, Walk says. As you pass the disturbing imagery, the reassuring hand on your shoulder helps you maintain the steadiness of your dagger arm. June.
Int. I lucked the hell out.
Yeah. 4?
Yes.
All
I
right.
can't fail, but
You have a plus 10?
I have a +9 and I can't roll less than a 1.
Jeez, plus 9.
Lucky
That's
you.
insane.
That's awesome.
Damn it. What line is that?
It's a good thing I can't fail because
So
I rolled a
stupid.
2.
I still got another strength and a con.
As you approach,
So stupid.
you find a wall of magical runes. You realize that it's a passworded area made by some probably wizard general or something a long time ago. It appears to lead into an area of somewhat safety.
If this isn't the easiest challenge for June I've ever heard.
As you look at the words, you are going to carefully pronounce the Old Elvish. As you open it up, you realize that a wrong reading of the words would trigger what appear to be runic traps. But as you successfully say them, you are fine to pass through this shortcut. As you walk inside, you find small remains of what used to be some ancient camp long ago.
Bless you.
All right. Isaac, what was your next roll? Oh, yeah, con. So,
Did you
yes,
succeed
she
your
succeeded.
roll? Okay.
She couldn't fail it.
I think
God.
I had 2 strengths.
I do, so my next one's also strength.
Yeah.
I will take
Why don't you bless yourself? Seriously.
Johnny as
Yeah.
assistance with this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Then. Well, still.
Okay, 17.
17. All right. As you step forward, a small dart is going to shoot out from the wall. Dink. It hits the gem and falls to the ground.
You fucking suck. I hate you.
Isaac's gonna look like with despair at like the hole in his garment. Just like, Prongor can patch that up when he's feeling better.
Roland, your turn.
He says to the man with a large gaping hole.
Yeah.
Is the thing on your chest
The
visible?
audacity.
Not underneath my clothing.
So I rolled a 2.
A 2?
Yeah.
What was this one?
What?
What was this?
Oh, this one's a 2.
Oh, so Dex.
Oh, 2 dex.
Yeah. 2
All right,
dex.
Dexterity.
Oh,
I don't have any dexterity.
I don't want to hear your crap. I'm not looking forward to my
So do you
strength
take
roll.
the benefits of red?
That's crazy.
You see, the thing is
I do too.
I now know that the last one is ant, and I don't have any of that either.
Oh no.
The next
So much.
I'm just gonna
Poor
hurt, I
Roland.
guess.
Hey, you are blessed. Don't forget.
But I've got disadvantage for all
You
checks.
don't have it on saving throws.
Oh, okay.
That's a different level of
Oh, okay. So
That's
wait,
level 3 of
do I
exhaustion.
get to roll twice right now?
If you take advantage from red, yeah.
What about from? What
You
about
don't.
The blesses you at a
You
D4.
only get the advantage
Oh.
once.
Yeah, but it's a D4, not a
Well,
D4
he
plus.
either gets a D20 and a D4 now, or he gets 2 D20s and a D4.
Yes.
Which one do you want?
I'll take the D20 and a D4 for
Okay.
this one.
All right, dexterity saving throw.
You got this. That's not my. Yeah. Okay. Go.
What's your dex save?
I rolled an 8 again.
Plus your dex save.
I don't have a dex save.
Oh
So close.
Oh, poor Roland's not having a good day.
Nope.
He's having a very bad day.
I'm about to just like banish you.
no! All right.
When
Sir?
I just show up where
Do you
you
just wanna
banished
fly
it,
I was
over
about to say
it?
that wouldn't work.
Do you want me to
Sun
cast
shone.
fly on you and let you just go over? Because I think you might need
The
it.
giant can pick him up and like football throw him out of the maze.
No, I want Red to watch me have the worst day ever after he was such a fucking prick to me. the night before.
You want him to regret his words?
You take 10 piercing damage. You take.
Do I get hit by an arrow?
Actually, a spear is lobbed through your knee.
Hey, look, you get a
Through
spear.
my knee?
Oh.
Yeah.
It'd be really funny if it was the exact same dart trap. Like it
Because I'm gonna be like hobbled now.
Correct.
And you have no weapon. You're just.
So you
He
take
does now.
disadvantage on dexterity checks and dex-based attack rolls.
I mean,
Unless a Lesser Restoration spell is used to counter this effect. And you gain another level of exhaustion, which halves your speed.
2 levels of exhaustion.
poor Roland.
Okay.
Zarafan, as the spear has been lobbed, the orc who threw it is quickly dispatched by your all's ranged attributes. As Roland, you pull the spear from the side of your leg.
Where are they throwing it from?
It was up on top of the maze wall.
What the hell are we up on top of the maze wall? This would be way smarter.
So, the main reason that you're not up on top of the maze wall is that the maze walls are too far away to jump from.
For lame people.
What do you mean jump from?
Now he actually
Like, you can't jump from wall to wall.
Sorry,
Any
too
kind of
soon.
ease.
We
Too
could just
soon.
follow the same wall. until
It was
it's
definitely
ended.
too soon.
Yeah, effectively. But
That's a very
since
cruel look, by the
the
way.
walls end fairly frequently, you'd be up and down constantly.
At least so.
And your wagon can't even do that.
So what all am I?
So you have 2 levels of
Everything has
exhaustion,
gone wrong.
and Zarafan is going to use Lesser Restoration on you.
At least you're not
What
on
does
fire.
that save me from?
Yeah.
You don't have disadvantage on
It's
attack
next,
rolls.
So, I mean,
Am
Could be
my
fireball.
speed still halved?
Yes, your speed is still half.
What about the dex attacks and all that stuff? Is that still
No, that stuff is done.
that's just done? So I've got a disadvantage on.
You've taken damage, and you have 2 exhaustion levels, which gives you disadvantage on skills and have your speed.
Okay. Just skills in general.
Yes, but if you gain another level of exhaustion, it's real bad because it's disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
So disadvantage on skills was that.
Skills is just
So
like all
cur-
weird.
so currently I'm just disadvantaged on skills and my speed's halved.
Yes, correct.
Thanks, Zarfan, for making it only that bad.
Zarafan is going to sort of subtly suggest that maybe you stay in the middle of the group.
Thank you.
Shadow is going to try to helpfully offer that she could go into the Shadow Realm with you.
luck you're having right now. You'll run into the big guy again.
Mm-hmm.
Yuffie, what's your next one?
3.
Constitution.
Don't forget your bless.
I get bless on only 1 though, right? Out of all the rolls, or
No,
can
no.
I bless each time?
Oh, I don't know.
You get bless on all your rolls until Daniel says it's worn out.
It's worn out.
So, no bless.
No bless.
God. Oh my god, I did it! Yes. Oh my god. I was sure that wasn't out.
Right. As you are moving along, bounding rather nimbly into range is about 30 ghouls, white-skinned corpses with overlong tongues that hang down long past their knees. The creatures screech and jitter and leap towards the group, but about half of them are obliterated by Orega's hammer as they come forward. One of them is going to grab you by the shoulders, lift you up, scream in your face, and try to bite you. And you basically place your hands against the jaw, pushing back against the fangs, until a knife goes through the back of his head, as Red sort of pulls him off you.
That was lucky.
June.
Clover will be aiding me on this because this is a strength roll, and I have a -2.
Awesome. -2.
I didn't even know they really did negatives.
Well,
He's got a
it's a-
-1 on strength.
Yeah, it's a special circumstance because how low my strength is. Because of what I am. I don't want to roll this. Oh, thank God.
Definitely.
Oh, we're good. So it was a 17 and an 18.
Fucked up.
So it was a,
Damn.
what?
Damn.
16. Yay!
Alright, as you get to
What was
another
the last one?
runic door, you step to the forefront, say the words, and then the door just falls off its hinges directly on top of you.
I will be using telekinesis, and then Clover will gust wind at it to kind of make it miss us.
And it falls on me.
Jesus Christ.
Fall on your toes.
I already have one.
Oh,
I should have used
You
it.
Yeah,
definitely
show me
used
that,
it for the last one.
Oh dear.
All right.
Yeah, June's eyes widen as she kind of, yes, this is not fun.
All right, Isaac, your last roll.
Alright, I got nothing to help me on this one, so.
What is it?
Constitution, I think. I rolled a 3. I think that was con.
Okay.
13.
13. Okay.
Seized up all my luck.
You know what? It's a good place to use it.
Yes, it is.
What happened?
I made the roll.
Yeah.
So he used up all of his luck getting all the good rolls.
Oh.
you hear, "Look out!" from Zarafan as you suddenly see a massive shadow waft over the group. A rock, a gigantic bird, swoops low over the maze, likely looking for dead prey. But in its passing, a huge gust roils through the area and threatens to lift you directly off your feet and throw you into a wall. As you duck down and roll, though, underneath the cart, you get lifted off the ground and feel this unpleasant sensation in your stomach as you fall back to the earth without much harm.
Okay.
How big was this bird?
It's about the size of a dragon.
Jeez.
Roland, your turn.
Cool.
You can do this. We believe in you.
I rolled the 4, so that's
Intelligence.
intelligence. I'm going to use red to help me on this one. So
You sure you want to?
I'm sure we're going to be fine.
Okay.
We believe in you.
Damn.
Sorry. Did it fail? Was one of those a 1? Oh, God.
I feel like you're at intentionally sabotaged.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to teach you a lesson, I guess.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. Well, I am
I'm
laughing
ready
at
for
you, but
this
I'm not
third level of
laughing at
exhaustion. It's coming my way.
As you come upon so it is on the floor. There are a number of strange stones in different shapes that each have different runes on them. They are in Draconic. And Roland, as you step forward knowing Draconic,
Yeah.
you carefully step on the correct things. Forgetting, of course, that the word for pass and the word for blue look extremely similar. As you step upon what you think means pass, it actually means blue dragon.
What?
That means lightning.
Lightning shocks through your body.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just sorry. I got straight to summons a blue dragon.
Yeah, for me.
11 lightning damage. And so the end stuff doesn't matter to you at all. But as a thing, you have disadvantage on intelligence checks, and all skills and intelligence-based spells have disadvantage.
Do I gain
On
another level
attack
of
rolls.
exhaustion?
And you gain a level of exhaustion.
So what all? So how
So-
screwed am I now?
Very.
3 levels of exhaustion is disadvantage on skills, attack rolls, and saving throws. And your speed is halved.
Over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to use Prayer of Healing to heal.
Poor Roland.
I lost half my hit points walking through this maze.
But you get him back with healing, right? So it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Night begins to come
You're
on
not dead.
you, Yuffie.
3 again.
Con.
Yep.
I'm going to wait until we've all rolled and then I'm going to cast the spell.
Yay!
Oh my god, almost. 15.
15.
This means I'm gonna roll really bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, see, there you go.
Nice.
You're gonna be a god in combat coming up.
Yep.
Why?
Because
you've
you've
had
rolled,
good
like,
rolls
utter
and
trash.
bad ones. It's gonna switch.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna roll really well, and we're gonna
And
roll
they're gonna like.
But I've got disadvantage on everything.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yuffie,
Mm-hmm.
as you carefully walk, a giant stone arm trap is going to sling out with huge fangs made out of wood on the front of it, threatening to impale you through the chest. As you basically are going to be like grab and like hold very tightly so that you're pushed back rather than impaled through by the object. You're going to roll and rather miraculously come up perfectly fine.
Just shake it off.
Because you're not me.
That's right.
All right. And
I will be using my inspiration
okay.
because I'm scared of dex rolls as well. Oh, thank goodness. 12.
12. All right. Then
Sorry, Roland. You were hoping for it, weren't you?
At this point, yes.
That's fair. It's totally fair.
I was hoping I was the only one who got hit with anything.
all right. A piece of the wall, as the giant's foot lands on the ground, is going to crumble above you, probably weighing 80 or 90 pounds. It's going to fall, and with a careful sidestep, it's going to thud to where your body could have been in the ground, sticking down into the mud. You look down, a little bit shell-shocked, and
It's not just me, it's my mount and the bird in my arms.
yeah, that's true. So a quick movement of the reins is what allows you to stay with Clover not having a giant hole through the middle of him, and you as well, through your head.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
Can I cast a spell?
Yep.
Did anyone else get hurt, or was it just...
You might want to wait.
It appears as though Jania, Prongor, and Red have also suffered some ill effects of the maze. Although none of them are, like, near death, they definitely have suffered small injuries.
Okay. Is enough time going to pass for me to cast a 10-minute spell without being interrupted?
As you pass, finally, through the final walls of this maze, then you are indeed appear to have plenty of time as another night falls.
Okay. Isaac's going to... He's always had like a small like gold chain on kind of the chest of his tunic, and he unhooks it and takes it off. And it's actually a chain with like a small incense burner on the end. And he's going to light it and put it on the tip of his staff and then kind of swing it. And as the incense kind of flows over the party, everyone's going to be healed for 19 points.
That's really cool.
Sick.
Good job.
That'll heal up all the other characters.
Euphemia is gonna approach Roland. You still look a little rough.
I feel a little rough.
So I may be able to help you with that. I'm not sure if it'll leave any effects, but you could let me try to take your exhaustion.
I don't know. I don't really like doing weird stuff like that.
She's going to look quite offended. Weird stuff?
Just I like to get over shit on my own if I can. I appreciate it though.
You know that attitude is probably why you're all beat up and the rest of us look right as rain.
Yeah.
Fine. She's going to turn around and leave.
While Prongor has transformed back into himself, all of a sudden, an embarrassingly nude hero is going to appear and swaddled in tribute.
I need to wash my robe.
He goes,
For Larry.
"Again? Jeez."
I guess he's not nude if he's covered in your cloak.
Very dumb says as he drops his clothes. "Excuse me, he says as he kind of like ducks behind a bush.
You were a really cute baby, she calls after him.
Absolutely
Thanks.
adorable.
Wonderful. All right.
I get my robe back.
You do.
Okay,
Your robe.
good. She will cleanse it first.
Okay.
She does it surreptitiously, so as to not offend him.
All right. And I think with that, we will go ahead and call it for the time being, Noble Heroes. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe to the video. And remember, do try this out.